What is up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to episode 189 of D&E TAKEOVER. Today is how do we say it? The early special, like we like to call it. Around here.
It's a different time of day. It's a different time of day.
The early bird gets the worm. And we got Dub City ready in the chat right now. What's going on, Dub City?
Dub City.
You already know. We had some. I had some stuff I had to take care of. I have a party later, so I didn't want to do it later. There's people over, But
It's life things, honestly.
Yeah, that's what it is. He said, "I'm at work, but I'm listening. Won't be able to interact with." All good, bro. As long as you're here and you're listening right now, bro, we appreciate you just being here because I know it's early. It's early for a lot of people. It's 3 p.m. Eastern time. If you're in Eastern time zone, Western, it's like what, 12 o'clock? Jeez.
I honestly think the only person that this benefits is what's our homeboy from overseas name? Oh my God, is it? Jeez. No, he changed his name.
Yes, he did. Sleazy?
No, it's not Sleazy. I forgot. He changed his name.
Farts.
Aaron.
Yes. Thank you. Round of applause.
Only benefits Aaron.
You're right. But guys, we're officially back. Eric's here, so round of applause to Eric. He feels better.
I feel what's it called? I just want to say thank y'all for thank you for popping out last Monday, I should say, not even last Monday. Appreciate y'all for being patient and stuff. I'm feeling a little bit better. I'm not gonna lie to you. I have a big jug of water here. If you see me drink it, if you see me start down it, just ignore me. I'm like 85%, like 90%. I'm pretty much there.
I'm pretty much here.
Bro.
Hey, bro, after losing 27 pounds, you doing it?
No, I actually lost 8 though. I actually for all y'all. I actually y'all are fam. I'll explain it just a tad because I don't want to stay on it too long. But bro, I ate a pizza and at 4 a.m. in the morning, I was like, yo, bro, I don't feel good. And I was bouncing between the bathroom and my room, bouncing back and forth. And all of a sudden I go over there and just woof, just straight. I'm not gonna get too graphic because I don't want people to be that's gonna be nasty.
Exactly.
But just straight vomit, bro. It was gross. And after that, did it at least 7, 8 more times. Not in a row, obviously. It was in splits for the rest of the day. Lost 8 pounds.
Wow.
8 pounds, bro.
Round of applause to that. That's impressive.
No, that's not a round of applause. Bro, I was bugging. If you ask my mom, I was like, my mom was like, do we have to go to the emergency room? I was like, I think so. Because I couldn't breathe. I was like,
I'm not laughing. I'm laughing, but it seems like, oh, David's a douche. But trust me, I am. But this is I understand what's going on.
No, it's fun. No, it's funny. It's funny. It's funny because I'm not gonna say the other thing that I told you separately. Remember when you said at least you're not doing this, and I was like, well, what's it called? It happened at the same time.
Jeez, that's
bro. It was awful,
crazy.
Awful.
But at least you're good, bro. All I'm saying is to anyone that wants to lose weight.
No. That's a terrible way to do it.
8 pounds? I mean, that's pretty good.
That's a terrible way to do it. As a
nutritionist, as a dumb way to do it. Don't ever do that. That's all I'm gonna say. But
imagine just saying that.
Stomach virus. But I do want to move into these games today. We were supposed to do 2 hours, but we'll see how the time goes, the flow of the episode. You might do an hour and a half, see how it goes. But we got a couple of things to talk about for today's show. I'm gonna go into the list right now, into the topics. We got the Nuggets sweeping the Los Angeles Lakers. Shout out to the Nuggets for doing that. Shout out to Jokic. Shout out to Murray. Shout out to KCP. Shout out to MPJ. Shout out to the whole Nuggets. Mike Malone for sweeping the Lakers. We're gonna get into that first. And then we're gonna get into Miami losing at home against the Celtics. We're gonna be talking about that situation. Are the Celtics back? What are we thinking?
Let's get one game.
Yeah. We're gonna talk about what Patrick Mahomes said. I don't know if you heard what Patrick Mahomes said recently, but he said something that was really interesting. I think we both might agree with this. And then also we're gonna get into
I must not have heard it.
Win total predictions. We're gonna give an over and under, like we're gambling. Over and under in the AFC. So Bet MGM, they gave they do 8.5 wins, and you guys say they have over or under. We're gonna be doing that for the AFC today, and then NFC next episode. And then big deal, not big deal, and then lovely game of Podal, and then we wrap up the show. But let's get right into the bread and butter, the appetizer of today's episode.
I saw the percent. Funny. Sorry,
what?
I just saw the percentages recently. I should have saved it, but I didn't. I just saw the percentages of each team winning the Super Bowl.
Did you?
Yeah, believe it or not, they have the Jets at 4%, which is weird.
Yeah.
I think it's because of your division. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, I don't blame him. I mean, I think it's just because of Patrick Mahomes.
I just remembered the top 3 and the Jets and the Ravens, because the Jets are at 4, and then after the Jets is the Ravens at 3, and then the top 3 was Philly, KC,
Yeah.
and then
Is it Buffalo?
49ers.
49ers. There you go.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, we might get that for next episode because I remember seeing something like that in particular too. I don't remember the actual thing. All I remember is what you just said: the top 3, and then Jets, and I saw Ravens right below them. I'm like, what?
He said what? He said, hold on.
I'm like, where's my Giants? They're like at 1%. I'm like, oh,
They just don't have a chance. The Cowboys have a really good chance, apparently.
They have a chance every single year. Don't even get me started with the Cowboys. Screw them. But a team that deserves all their praise and has gotten it hasn't been really getting the respect that they needed, but they don't care about your respect, and that's the New York Knicks. The Denver Nuggets. Shout out to them, bro.
Oh, I was about to say the New York Knicks. I was like, huh?
Got my head wrong. But the Denver freaking Nuggets, they proved everyone wrong. They're the most complete team. But if anyone didn't watch the game, it happened on Monday. It was Denver Nuggets won slightly, 113 to 111. Even if they lost this game,
great game.
Game 5. Doesn't really matter. Nikola Jokic dropped 30 points, 14 rebounds, 13 assists. Jeez. Jamal Murray, 25 points. Aaron Gordon, 22. MPJ, 15. KCP, 13.
I got one thing to say. And you know what I'm going to say, right? What's it called? Your theory is busted, bro. Your theory is busted. Jamal Murray going above 30 for the win doesn't exist.
No, but in my this is my theory. Ready? This is my theory.
Oh God, here we go.
So, only when he scores 30 plus, it's a guaranteed win. I'm not saying that they can't win when he doesn't score 30.
So they have to lose when Jamal has under 30 in order to be disproven.
No, they have to lose when Jamal scores plus 30 in order to be proven.
Oh, yeah. plus 30.
So the theory's still out there. That's what I'm gonna say.
This guy, man, this theory is butt.
There's a freaking loophole around everything. He's got to find it. But the Nuggets swept the Lakers. Like we said, the whole starting 5 and the Nuggets was in double figures. Los Angeles Lakers box score. You got LeBron James. I'm gonna give a shout out to LeBron.
I'm gonna throw up when you say this box score. By the way, I'm about to actually throw up.
You?
Because I know you saw me in the chat. I'm about to throw up. Oh wait, not literally though. That's a bad joke.
I was scared. I'm like, yo, what are you doing?
Yeah, like, nah, that was way too soon. My fault.
But,
I didn't mean it like that. That was just the words that came to my brain. I didn't think.
But LeBron James, shout out to LeBron James. He dropped freaking 40 points, 10 rebounds, 9 assists, and near triple-double. Also, you had Anthony Davis drop 21 points. He goes 6 for 15 from the field, 14 rebounds. Okay, that's good, but offensive end wasn't enough.
He's butt.
Yeah, Roy Hachimura.
He's trash. I'm not having it no more.
Dennis Schroeder, 13. Austin Reeves, 17. Overall, everyone in that team was in double figures too. But I think the end game, when we really look at this overall, and then I'll pass it over to you and your thoughts about this. The Lakers just weren't good enough. They weren't better than the Nuggets. It's just that simple. Everyone knew that. But the thing is, it's like what we've been talking about. What have I been saying? What have we been saying about this Lakers team ever since the All-Star break? They need Anthony Davis to be the number 1 guy in order for them to succeed. And where has that taken him? Anthony Davis is the most inconsistent player in the NBA. 1 good game, 1 bad game. 1 good game, 1 bad game. And it just wasn't enough. It just wasn't enough to get him the victory. But Eric, what's your thoughts on that?
I know what you mean. I'm not trying to like be that guy or like take it out of context. Like I'm pretty sure everyone knows what you mean. I'm just gonna clarify it. I'm pretty sure you didn't mean he's the most inconsistent player in the NBA.
No, that's Ben Simmons.
See, that's not a crazy take. But what's it called? The most, I would say, out of the stars, though, he's definitely like top 2, if not like number 1. Because like the only other person I could think in the star realm that's inconsistent, and when we say inconsistent, we don't just mean gameplay as well. We mean being able to be on the court, I would assume as well.
Yeah.
Right? I think the one person that probably not match him, but gets close is Kawhi, out of all people.
And Paul George.
I like Paul George just gets hurt, but every time Paul plays, he's always amazing. Like I can't remember a time Paul George was really bad, unless only like during that little playoff P era where like he was just playing like garbage. But like Paul George has always been a tough player. But Anthony Davis, bro, I'm sorry, but like it's crazy to think. It's really crazy to think to me can we just go back on this series in general? Hold on. Let me just the last 4 games. Nuggets won 132 to 126, 108 to 103, 119 to 108, and 113 to 111. Right? I think the only game he played amazing in, and David, correct me if I'm wrong, because I might be wrong on this, is game 1. When he dropped 40 and 10. That's exceeding expectation, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Right?
He dropped 40 and 10 in game 1, and if you want to give him 28 and 18 in game 3, that was a solid game too.
So he had a solid game in those 2 games.
The odd number theory.
It was the odd. So he's inconsistent in those senses. But my thing is this: it's like I'm not just blaming Anthony Davis, no doubt, because this team has a lot of issues around it. But it's crazy to think that if they could have just been on one, like, if everyone just played decent, like, I'm not even asking to play amazing. If everyone just played decent, like, this team actually could have beat them. Yeah. That's crazy to think. Or at least it goes 7. You're right. But, like, it's definitely possible. It's definitely possible. Now, if you go through the entire series, I think the biggest play that you look at that realistically just disappeared as a whole, and this is going to sting me to say it because I love the dude, but D'Angelo Russell, bro, when I tell you bro was awful, like he was truly awful. Like he just did not show up in that series. And we understand it happens as athletes sometimes, but at the end of the day, it is what it is, bro. He just wait, did you play something? I didn't hear it. Did you play the I do it. This guy, bro. What's it called? Just really, he was just. It wasn't that he was even inconsistent. He was just bad. Like he was. In order to be inconsistent, you have to be good and bad. Like he was just bad.
He was consistently bad.
Yeah, like he was just awful. And then on top of it, another biggest thing, they could not shut down Jamal Murray. They could not slow down Jamal Murray for anything. And also, they couldn't slow down Jokic. Not to mention, Jokic is probably I've been trying to, like, preach this for, like, the longest time. And I'm not saying you haven't either. Like, we kind of, like, we're on the same page for this most part. Jokic is one of the most dominant players in the league.
Yeah.
Like, this guy, when I tell you he can do everything at a high level, one of the biggest things I love about his game, honestly, is his rebounding. He's an amazing rebounder. Because when you go back to the offensive end of things, it's like this guy, if he has a one-on-one in the post, he's gonna most likely score it, right? If he's getting doubled, he's an elite playmaker. It's not just a normal playmaker; it's an elite playmaker. So he will find the open man at any given moment. Who he will make the best option or the best play possible. So, granted, you can't really slow him down, but offensively, like, he's still dropping mad points. It's like, bro, what are we really doing right now? And to cap it all off, right, I'm going to kind of keep it towards game 4, right? Game 4, you're in LA, right? Win or go home. And you mean to tell me that the only person that realistically got the message was LeBron James? Because I'm sorry. No. Let me not do that. Can we get a clap for Austin Reeves really quick?
Yes, I was gonna shout him out after this, but Austin Reeves has been balling, bro.
Go ahead. Talk on Austin Reeves really quick, and then I'll finish. I'll like wrap it up.
Freaking Austin Reeves! You're talking about a dude that no one knew who the hell he was. The dude from Oklahoma, the dude that made fun of LeBron James when he was 12 years old. Like, this is the guy that we were talking about. It was at one point. I remember one point in the season. It was early on when Austin Reeves had like an insane game, and I went to you, Eric. I'm like, bro, it's AR-15. And you're like, bro, stop it. Who's this guy? But, like, after the All-Star game, he actually took a consistent role. He stepped up big. And, like, overall, I just want to give a round of applause to, in fact, him because of the fact that he went from making potentially 4 years, $50 million contract to him getting a bag this offseason to potentially leaving the Lakers to sign a deal worth $20 million a year. $4 million. 4 years, $80 million when he was supposed to sign a 4-year, $50 million. So in terms of his worth, skyrocketed. Overall, insane.
When you look at it, is he worth $4 mil, 80 mil? Was it 4 years, 80 million? What is that per year?
20
million a year?
Yeah.
Honestly, that's not really overpaying. I'm not going because when you think about it, the role that he might take next year, we don't know where LeBron's going to be next year. Right. And Austin, I think Austin most definitely deserves that because you want to secure him for the future. He's a very good player. Yeah. He's a very good player, and he's in a consistently. You would hope that he consistently gets better, gets more touches, and as long as LeBron's there, he's also going to keep learning clearly he's open to learning as well. Use a coachable player, right? And that's what you need on your team. A player that's gonna realistically do whatever he needs to help the team win, right? So I have to honestly in this game, LeBron and Austin Reeves, and a little bit. I know this sounds crazy, but a little bit of Tristan Thompson. He didn't for what he was given in this one particular game, right? I give him his props. He did what he had to do for for the time that he was given, right? Anthony Davis, Rui Hachimura, Dennis Schroeder, D'Angelo Russell, and Lonnie Walker. That's 5 players that played, and the other 3 that I listed, they only played 8 players, and 5 of them was not there, was non-existent. I'm sorry, right? LeBron had to tell Dennis Schroeder to start shooting threes. That's one thing. And mind you, he's wide open. That's a problem, right? We don't even got to talk about D'Angelo Russell for real. Rui Hachimura, goodness gracious, couldn't buy a bucket for his life. Couldn't buy a bucket for his life.
3 for 12 from the field,
right? Mind you, all that defensive stuff went out the window for the most part. Like he wasn't clamping Jokic, none of that happened, right? And then what's it called? Lonnie Walker was just Lonnie Walker, to be honest with you. Like he could have been better, but like I don't expect too much, right? But the biggest one is Anthony Davis, right? Again, I want to emphasize on a win or go home situation. You are the best player on the team, if not the second best player on the team. Why is it taking you to the 4th quarter to finally wake up? Bro, if you actually watch it, his stat line. What's 6 for 15? Give me the percentage on that.
I'll get you that. Wait, 6 for 15. That is 40%.
He used 40% from the field, which is not bad. His stat line will tell you that he had a good game or a decent game. 21 points, 14 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 3 blocks, 1 turnover. The only thing that tells you that is bad is that his plus or minus is -6, right? But his stat line, if you didn't watch the game, would tell you that this man played well. But if you watch this game, I'm telling you, bro, everything happened for him in the 4th. I think he went into the 4th quarter with 10 or 11 points. Shooting like 3 for 11 or something ridiculous. I don't even know what it was. He was playing awful.
Can I say something about Anthony Davis real quick?
Go ahead.
You said like when I said most inconsistent player in the league. Yeah, I wasn't referencing, and you said it well. I wasn't referencing like because obviously there's worse players in the NBA. We understand that.
Yeah.
In terms of the expectations that he has and the way that we know that he can play at.
Star player.
Yeah. And the fact that he's just not up to that level is showing the inconsistency. And also, if you guys been following this playoffs, he's apparently allergic to game 2s or even number games. Because he does good one game, does bad one game. And all I'm trying to say is, like Eric said, game 4, win or go home, 21 points. LeBron James had to drop 40, and the dude was almost drop dead by the 4th quarter.
He was shot.
LeBron James played the whole game. And he was so tired. Anthony Davis played 40 minutes. It just goes back to I don't think this is not even Darvin Ham's fault because the matchups that he had, he could have taken advantage of Jokic and AD. But if you're AD, you got to be like, hey, Jokic is not the best defender in the world. We understand that. So let me bully him with my athleticism. And guess what? Guess what I have? A freaking jump shot. He didn't take 1 3 this game. Take advantage of the range, expand the court, and then you can drive to the basket. It's like either he's injured again or he's just scared of freaking contact. There you go. And like he's scared of physicality, and I just don't understand. As a physical player, a guy who's 7 foot, 200 something pounds, and is afraid to get into the paint.
It's also like I feel like he wasn't taking his jumpers because nothing was landing for him. Like, bro couldn't make a bucket on Jamal Murray. What are we talking about? Jamal Murray is 6'3". You are 6'10".
Mm-hmm.
And you weigh way more than he does. You're stronger than him.
Yeah.
Why is this that difficult for you? At the level that you're at, why is it that difficult for you? Mm-hmm. I'm sorry. I can't, and I understand that's kind of like harsh to say, but bro, the level that they hold you at, the money that you're getting paid to be there, you're supposed to be able to handle this. That's what if it was for AD being the person that we know him to be, not even know him to be, the person that he's supposed to be for the Lakers, they could have literally won this series.
Yes.
In like 6.
Good.
I'm not even like that's not even crazy to say. And it's like that's why I look at him so much. That's why it goes to him so much. because he didn't just underperform, bro. Like, you was bad.
Terrible.
You was bad.
Yeah.
You can't go back in the locker room and look at your stat line. You
Mhm.
can't, because it's a full game. It's not, basketball isn't a game of one quarter. The basketball is a game of 4 quarters. You played like you played 1 quarter, bro.
Yeah.
So all in all to say, bro, just to wrap it up, like for me, as far as this season goes, I don't think it's a fail for the Lakers
Oh.
entirely. I just think it's kind of, again, it's like kind of like in the Knicks situation. It's like, bro, it's just really kind of, it's just disappointing. It's like in the area that you're in, the situation that you're in. Granted, they've versed the best team in the West. It's not disappointing. It's not disappointing. It's just that, like, what you could have had and what you got is very annoying. That's all I will say.
It's not disappointing because of the fact that this team was in fact a 7th seed, and like there's not high expectations when you're a 17th seed to go far. But like
all the injuries,
yeah, and like the injuries, all you said, like the trade deadline, they had a lot of good additions to help improve their team. But overall, it's like this, like when you watch them in this series, it's like the recency bias. Like we can't judge the whole season because the whole season was good, but like based off of the last couple of games, and not even just selective players, particularly Anthony Davis in my mind. But the Lakers do have some positives to take from this. Roy Hachimura has been proven to be a great piece to your team.
great asset.
Has been a great piece to your team. Those are 2 positive dudes. Now I have another question that I want to bring up before we do. I got some comments, and it's going to be talking about the Lakers. So right here, Victor's in the chat. What's going on, Victor? What's going on? What's going on? He said, so where's Stewie at? I heard she's going to be here.
Oh my god, bro! Like, no, bro. Nah, I did. I'll show you after, bro.
Right. But Knives is in the building. What's going on, Knives? What's going on? What's going on? Miss you, bro. Hope you're doing good. What's up, fellas? What's going on? Is it early with it? Yeah, you know how it is, bro. I had to do. I have a party later, so might as well just get this show on the road.
David's going to the club.
No, definitely not.
David's going clubbing. He's going to the strip club, actually.
Going to the strip club, bro.
You go to the strip club.
Do there? It's there's a bunch of. You sit down. There's a bunch of STDs everywhere. You just.
What you eat? STD and cheeks. That's literally it. And they come to you. They're like, David for D&E TAKEOVER. Oh yeah, tell me them singles.
Only in Miami. I got to go with Stephen A. Smith. You know how he gets wild.
No, Miami's Sin City, bro. Miami's actually Sin City. Yo, I've never seen such a infested place in my life. I swear.
If you really want a disease, just like go down to like strip clubs in Miami. They got all over the place. Dub City said pandemic P.
Yo, facts.
Knives says AD is what he is, and the Lakers know that. LeBron, if you're the GOAT, then bring your teammates up to a higher level in high situations like Jordan. I'm gonna be honest with you, Knives. I don't think that has nothing to do with the situation.
That was an amazing. That was just a way to get someone like a LeBron fan is so angry right now. That's all I know.
Because of the fact is like LeBron showed it with his actions and dropping 40 that game. If no one else wants to play, it's like he's telling
the GOAT. He said, "If you're the GOAT, lift up your teammates." Yeah, at 38 years old, lift up your teammates. Like,
he couldn't even lift up himself at the 4th quarter. Now it says Austin Reeves
for athletes. Like,
stop. Austin Reeves, F that guy. Clap it up for Roy Hachimura. Yeah.
No, he said Rui Hoochie Mama.
Rui Hoochie Mama, the next Lakers legend. Yeah. Yeah. Said strip club. They're gonna get his Magic Mike on. Yo, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. But like, if I was ever in a financial crisis where I needed some bread, just give a private show.
He said I'm about to go take off my clothes.
Yeah, you gotta watch Magic Mike. You learn all the moves from there.
Oh my god!
Going back into the Lakers situation, right? They're out of it. You know what? They go home. They get swept, right? A lot of people are talking about Austin Reeves free agency, Roy Hachimura free agency. Those are 2 guys that have proven big games this season for them. I will say a lot of people have been having a lot of speculation about this, what the Lakers should do in the offseason. And one person in particular, he was at the game on Monday. Was in fact a dude named Mr. Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving was at the game on Monday. He was watching the game. You know how it is. And a lot of people are talking about how the Lakers should go out to get him. And I have two parts to this question. Eric, should the Lakers get Kyrie Irving? And if they do, is that enough to win a championship? Because I got an interesting topic on this, bro.
This is insane. It depends on who you lose. It just depends on who you lose. The question is, if you go get Kyrie, who can you realistically trade him for? You trading on your picks for him? You trading your picks and who? D'Angelo Russell?
Well, I mean, yeah, they could do like a sign and trade with Mavs. I know Mavs would definitely want to do a sign and trade for Kyrie Irving. And
so, but who do you trade for? D'Angelo Russell and Lonnie Walker? Because I tell you right now, you don't give up. You don't give up Rui and you don't give up Austin Reeves. I'm sorry, we don't give up your depth. Y'all are old. Remember that. Y'all are old people, bro. Brown about to be 39. 80 is 30. Kyrie probably 31, 32. No, bro. I'm not jacking the freaking the geezer squad to get together and try to get a ring. I'm not doing it, bro. What's it called? If you trade D'Lo and I don't know, like literally, I would say D'Lo, Lonnie Walker. It depends. I don't know if they have picks or not. If they have picks, I would get rid of D'Lo, Lonnie Walker, and picks, and I think that should be enough for Kyrie Irving. And I'd do it in a heartbeat.
Yeah,
no doubt in my mind, because you lose nothing in that sense except for draft capital. And the Lakers situation, they don't need draft capital because they're not rebuilding anytime. They're in a win now situation, of course. Mm-hmm. But what's it called?
I'll talk about it real quick.
Yeah.
To answer my own question, should the Lakers get Kyrie Irving? Yeah, it would help them get a championship. I do believe that, but at what expense? There's always a cost to everything. Nothing's really free. So if Kyrie Irving in free agency decides that he wants to go to the Lakers, the only way that I see it possible is one, he takes a pay cut, or someone on that team takes a pay cut. Two, you get a sign and trade with the Dallas Mavericks, and I bet you the Dallas Mavericks are not going to want D'Lo because he's already a point guard. They might want to do like Austin Reeves or Roy Hachimura because they saw how good they have been playing this season. When you look at the cap space in general of LA, the massive contract of LeBron James, the massive contract of Anthony Davis, and now the massive contract of Kyrie Irving, at that point, you're going to be negative dollars, and you're not going to have enough money to pay Roy Hachimura or Austin Reeves. So if that happens, say you get Kyrie, but you lose Austin Reeves and Roy Hachimura, that was a terrible decision because not only have you created another big three situation where you have to win now, and I absolutely hate those, but like you have no depth and you have no money to go out and get people. So I think the only way that it works out is like Eric said, if they give up like Jared Vanderbilt or like D'Lo and a pick for Kyrie, and they keep Austin Reeves and Roy. But at that point, I don't even see them being contenders because the West is so stacked.
I think, well, I don't know the contract. That's the only problem. I don't know the contract situation. I wish I knew the contract situation, but they would have to match whatever Kyrie's making. What is Kyrie making?
Do you know? No, I'll find that out for you right now. Let's do it.
They would have to match whatever Kyrie's making. God dang. LeBron and AD are making breach. 44 mil a year, bro.
Oh.
LeBron.
Kyrie Irving contract right here.
44 mil a year, bro.
Kyrie Irving is making about 36 million if he signs the player option.
Jesus. For how many? All right, so and you have Austin Reeves. What's Austin Reeves on right now? He's about to start making bread.
Yeah.
Right? And then Rui Hachimura, he's going into free agency next year, right?
Yep, and he's going to make some bread too.
He's probably not going to make as much. He shouldn't make as much as
Austin, but
Austin does. But he's probably going to make like 15, 18?
Probably around that range.
Probably like right under him, if anything.
All I'm going to say is that a lot of teams are going to be overpaying. Like that's how I think. Like a lot of
in that sense, from that logic, I don't know. I would say this much: D'Lo, Lonnie Walker, Malik Beasley, right? So you're pretty much matching. Do you match? I don't even know if you match Kyrie. You said 30 something. Yeah, I think you match Kyrie in that sense already, as it is. Give him like one pick, right? And then you just cut some people. Honestly, because when you think about it, look, you could offload. They still, these guys, Cold Swider, don't know who that is. Scottie Pippen Jr. You could offload him. Like, there's so many people you could offload. I would just say the biggest thing is to keep your keep the very key players. Like, definitely keep your bigs because you don't know when AD's gonna go down, right? Keep whatever wing players that you can keep, which is not that many. They would have to go out and find some wing depth, right? And then just run. Your guards would be Austin Reeves, Dennis Schroeder, what's it called, Kyrie Irving, and that would honestly probably be it. I would want to keep Jared Vanderbilt. I would want to keep.
Let's just say in a perfect world, right? No money involved. They keep Austin Reeves, they keep Roy Hachimura, and they get Kyrie Irving. Is that team by itself good enough to win a chip?
I think it is, bro. They went. That's basically saying getting rid of the bad players, adding Kyrie Irving, and then they think about it. They went to the Western Conference Finals this year. You add Kyrie. The only reason I say that is because the only person that's been able to win with LeBron or Kyrie, the only person that Kyrie's been able to win with is LeBron James.
Mm-hmm.
So like they would find a way to work it out. I truly believe that. I think LeBron would find a way to work out with Kyrie Irving.
I think it does work because of the sense there. We were talking about the inconsistency of being a number one throughout the whole season for the Lakers. Was it going to be LeBron James one day, Anthony Davis another day? Sometimes they weren't. And like it would lead to losses or some good wins. If you add Kyrie Irving, it creates your number one in the sense in some games. I'm not saying he's the number one dude on that team, but let's just say Anthony Davis is not having a good game. LeBron James is not old enough to the point where he can still have some good games, but not consistently. You add Kyrie Irving, he's like, hey, you need me to drop 30? Go ahead. I'll drop 30. I'll drop 40.
See, the thing that scares me, though, this is what I think it's great. I don't think it will happen, though. I don't think it, and the reason being is because that Lakers, I will give props for is that Lakers locker. Wait, what happened?
You said Kyrie going there. You don't think it's going to happen?
I don't think it's going to happen.
Okay.
Because the one thing that I would give the Lakers props for, right, is that locker room. That locker room energy that they have is good, right? Because they all of them form behind LeBron James. And they all had one cause. Just how kind of like you look at it, the Nuggets locker room is kind of like everybody. Everyone is fighting for each other. Lakers locker room, we all fighting for LeBron. Heat locker room, we all know that what we're capable of, and we want Jimmy to lead us there. Celtics locker room, humbly, I'm one of the best players in the world. But anyways, what's it called?
Celtics locker rooms, we pray that we shoot above 40% from three.
Don't let us get one. What's it called? Anyways, but all I want to say, if you add Kyrie to that, I guarantee you he'll cause problems. I guarantee you he'll cause problems. And that's the only thing I would be scared of in the sense of them not being able to win a championship. Because if he goes there and they keep all their key players, they have to win. And if they don't, that trade would be a fail. So I don't know if you risk all that. Because look at the bro's track record, bro. Is he worth that? Is it worth it? When there's other players that you can go out there probably younger that you can probably go get.
That's a question marks.
I saw one trade finder thing with my phone ringing, sorry. With Trae Young. I was like, shoot. I mean, I don't know how that would really work between Trae Young and Bron, but I'm pretty sure they would find a way to make it work because Bron is Bron and Trae Young is a great player. And you put that together, bro, that's a deadly team.
Yeah, it looks good.
That's a deadly team.
Yeah.
And I don't think Trae Young would be one of those egotistical people that wouldn't go behind LeBron in that sense. Or they wouldn't push for Bron.
Yeah, I mean, if your whole mindset is to win a championship, like everyone should be, then I don't think anyone would backstab another player. But the league has a lot of situations like that. But I do want to get into the comments real quick and ask you one question about the Nuggets, and then we'll move on to tonight's game. He said, "Dang, I missed a comment. Sorry, Victor." He said, "Do it for Stewie." He said, "Nah," says, "Real talk. I pay to see that. David gets saucy." Yeah, he said, "Wait, Kyrie was there? Was the other half of the overrated Twins that?"
Wow,
this guy stinks.
Wow.
Illinois. He said, "Kyrie does and don't need to be nowhere near California, let alone LA. Kyrie take yo, but to OKC for picks."
No, that's a terrible trade. That's a terrible trade for OKC.
It is. The OKC has like 25 picks. I mean, they could give away, but still,
No, bro.
it wouldn't fit well. Nye says the talk around sports groups has been the Lakers trading LeBron for Kuminga, Wiggins, and Poole. LeBron to the Warriors, and I hate it.
That wouldn't happen either.
I heard something like that too.
That's just special. No, bro. Yeah, again, the old geezers coming together. Just, bro, stop. Like, stop this.
I also heard another thing where Draymond Green was going to go to Dallas Mavericks, and then LeBron James is going to follow. It's going to be Luka, LeBron, and I'm like,
just a trash team with no bigs, so that they can get destroyed by Jokic. Stop it.
It says David Luka overrated. Now back to our regular scheduled program.
Wait. What happened? He said Luka over.
I don't know. It just wasn't letting me say the words for some reason because it's not true. You know, my mouth only speaks the truth. So if I don't say something, then either it's not
crazy.
true.
You know what's crazy? Imagine if 5 years down the line, if he was right.
Who? Luka?
No, Knives. Imagine 5 years down the line, he got no finals appearances, no MVPs, nothing.
I mean, Eric, I'm gonna be honest with you.
All-stars.
I'm gonna be honest with you. With the way that they're constructing the team around him, he's not going to no finals anytime soon. That's for
all-stars and all NBA selections, not even an MVP.
Pretty much, unless they add someone, but they don't want to listen to us, I guess. Nye says also rest in peace to the legend Tina Turner. What? No, what?
What? When did that happen?
Today? Oh, damn. Yeah.
What?
83. Yesterday. No, today. Wait. Damn. Oh, intestinal cancer and stroke and kidney failure. Damn. Wow, man. Rest in peace. Jeez, that stinks. He said David will still love Merrick. Of course. I love Luka. I love how he plays. But going back into the Nuggets, right? We talk about the Lakers. Who cares about the Lakers now, right? They got another couple months until the NBA starts.
Let's talk about the NBA champs.
Let's talk about the team that made it to their first ever finals ever. The Denver Nuggets. Shout out to the Denver Nuggets. They balled out.
I have a statement to say after this too. Go ahead.
What?
I have a statement to say after this too.
I have a statement right now. I'm going to say. I always appreciate Jokic. I think he's a great player. But the thing is, you can't really watch Denver games that often because of the area that we're in.
Oh, I was about to say. I thought you were about to say something crazy.
No. But after getting to watch Jokic consistently in series and playoffs, I can confidently say that he's the best player in the league.
I like that. I like that.
I was gonna say by far, but not by far because Giannis isn't here, and I think Giannis is still dominate. There's close between them, but Jokic and Giannis are my two most. They're the best players.
1 and 2.
Yeah,
I like that a lot. I think when it comes to best player in the league, I think in this year we went into this league. We went into this year with Giannis being the best player in the league, and after this year, I think it's very close. You know what's crazy? I don't know if I'm ready to give it to Jokic but at the same time, this man just turned. It's the playoffs that is really swinging it for me because regular season Jokic really be on what's it called? What's it
Airplane
called when
mode?
just like this?
Cruise control.
Yeah, Jokic just really be on cruise control on the regular season. That's the scary part. He just be I'm just gonna get my win so I can get into the playoffs with the first seed. That's all I need, right? And then come playoffs, oh nah, dude's a different beast, right? Yeah. I think it's it's very close. I don't want to be recency bias. That's the thing. I don't want to be. I'm not saying you are either because I don't think it's a bad take at all. I'm gonna stick with Giannis for now, but I think it's between those two and those two only.
Well, if I'm doing a yearly rankings, I'm confident to say that this year Jokic is, but Giannis is right behind him. If it's a yearly basis,
I would go Giannis 1, Jokic 2 still. I'm not fully ready to quit on Giannis just yet. Cause I feel again I needed to marinate for a little bit. You know what I mean? I needed to lay low, see how it goes, see how I feel for a little bit, and then at a certain time I'd be do I really still believe that Jokic is the best? You know what I'm saying?
You get rid of the playoffs a little bit and see how it goes. But the Nuggets, they're a great team, probably one of the best Nuggets team ever because they made it to their first finals appearance. I will say this though, they have a task against either the Boston Celtics, but it's more likely going to be the Miami Heat. It's not set yet, but it's going to happen sometime in January, wherever teams win tonight. But do you think the Nuggets have enough to win it all? Just saying. Or is there
David, is the sky blue, bro?
Is there not on a cloudy day, but there is what do you call it? What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. Farts. Where is it? Farts. There you go. Is there a weakness that you see in their game that could be exposed?
Yeah.
Okay.
The biggest thing is that realistically, I feel like no one has really attacked Jokic yet on the defensive end. Like, I'm not saying Jokic is a bad defender, but like a matchup, like a crazy finals matchup would have been to see like a Philadelphia versus Denver. I think Denver would have won, but the reason I picked that is because Joel Embiid is one of the best centers in the league, and he's very good when he has the ball in his hands. He's very good at scoring. How would Jokic handle that? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
What they versed the Timberwolves the first round. Give me a freaking break. The Suns second round. DeAndre Ayton has it tucked between his legs, and then you got AD in the finals where he just he realistically played 2 games, right? So all in all to say, like, I feel like I want to see someone really go at Jokic, right? And in that sense, I feel like the team. It's weird to say this because talent-wise, I wouldn't want to see the Celtics if I'm the Nuggets.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, I'm not going to lie when I say this. IQ-wise, I don't want to see the Heat either. Because I feel like the Heat would have a nice game plan, and they would be like, listen, we going to go at you. We're going to go at you full force. And also, the Heat are an insane defensive unit. So, like, I feel like I feel like they might have a little bit of a harder time. I feel like the Nuggets will have a little bit of a harder time with the Heat than they did with the Lakers, to be honest with you. Because there's no one that's really inconsistent on that roster. Everyone's doing their job.
Yeah.
Right? So, I don't really... There is a weakness in the set, like, because if Jamal don't play well, then there's an issue, right? But if you could I would say the biggest thing is to always attack the paint with the Nuggets, right? Really go at them, right? And slow down Jamal Murray at all costs, and really that's pretty much it.
I think when we talk about matchups, what's going to be the most competitive matchup? I'm definitely going the Heat. I'm not liking what I see from the Celtics, even though they won last game. I don't care. Their intensity.
Well, let's get one.
Their intensity. The last 3 games have not been good. Not even that. The whole playoffs. You go to 7 against the Philadelphia 76ers. I know they're a great team, but some games you just like let them win. It was not. It just wasn't good enough.
Should have been that long.
I will say I think the Heat versus the Nuggets is going to be a very interesting matchup. It's going to come down to more than just skill. It's going to come down to hustle and heart. And at that point, I don't know who to give that to. It depends on how I see game 1 and how the series shifts. But going back on the Nuggets, right? Their weakness is their shooting. What do I mean by that? Obviously, you got to score in there, but their 3-point shooting involving 2 guys in particular, Jamal Murray and MPJ. If those guys are not hot in the 3-point line, you can pretty much call a case for the other.
Okay.
The reason being is that MPJ, he's like you said, he's not a streaky shooter, but he's primarily just a shooter. That's all he does. He takes like 1 or 2 dribbles per game, I'm pretty sure. But like Jamal Murray, he's a scorer. So if you slow down Jamal Murray, or he has a bad percentage from 3, and MPJ is not doing anything, where are your other shooters coming around? Aaron Gordon, he took like 1-3 last game.
He's not. No.
Like, and Jokic can drop those threes, but can he do it all by himself in terms of the 3-point line? I don't think so. So overall, I think that's the game plan. Get him off the 3-point line, but see how big that is.
By the way, really quick, I love the confidence MPJ shoots his shot with. Right? First of all, his shot look amazing. Like when he pull, you can't tell me when you see MPJ pull up, you just think it's going in. I'm not gonna lie. Bro gets the ball, and first of all, he's like 6'10", and he rises so high. It's so hard to block. And it's like, God dang, like, and plus it's so the flick is so pretty. I ain't gonna lie, but it's the fact that MPJ, his shot looks the same every single time. and he looks like he has the confidence to shoot it every single time, no matter what. I love that about like this Nuggets team in general. Most guys, you'll look and they never really look hesitant to shoot. Like no matter what, like they're going to stick to their game plan no matter what, and they're not going to lose confidence in it either. If it don't work, it don't work. They're going to die, live by it, die by it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree. But I do want to move on to the Miami series real quick. But before we do, we got some comments into the.
Wait, I want to say one thing. One
What?
thing.
What?
I can confidently say after this series that Nikola Jokic is the best Nuggets player of all time. Confidently.
Oh damn! I didn't know this is. I put pen on my freaking lips.
Nice.
Yeah. You know, I'm doing 2K right now. I'm watching Jokic, right? And my 2K team, I'm an expansion team. So I got Nikola Jokic as my center.
What is this?
I got DeJounte Murray as my point guard.
This is a fit. What, De'Aaron Fox? De'Aaron Fox?
No, DeJounte Murray point guard. I got RJ Barrett as my shooting guard.
Oh my god, his team is butt.
Robinson, some guy named Glenn Robinson is my small forward. Draymond Green is my power forward, and Jokic is my center. I'm gonna say this proudly: we won our NBA championship.
What difficulty was you playing on?
What?
What difficulty was you playing on?
It was like it's not pro, but it's above pro. All pro? I don't know how that works over there.
Bro,
It's all W.
This guy's.
Jokic is Finals MVP. Just say, guys.
Really?
I can build a team. Now it says, to use one of Eric's famous lines, Jokic built different.
He is, bro.
Yes. Said, but he can't jump more than 4 inches and is unguardable. How do you pull that
That's
off?
what I'm saying. Him and Luka are like anomalies.
Yeah.
Bro, the most unathletic people I've ever seen in my life just dust you for real.
It's like they're so unathletic, but their body movement is so key to their success. Like the way that they shift, it's just ridiculous.
It just goes to show, like, none of this stuff, like, everyone that says everything, like, everyone thinks that they know something until someone else comes along and just proves them wrong. Nothing's impossible. I swear to you, nothing's impossible.
Like
until someone actually does it. Like,
yeah, like before Magic, there's no 6'7" guards. Like, what the hell is 6'7"? What? He's playing small forward.
Anomalies, like, bro.
Now it says, if Jokic is not the best player, I can confidently say him and Murray are the best duo in basketball right now. I mean,
easily.
In the playoffs, yeah, definitely in the playoffs, but in regular season, they're not. They're not.
Regular season, Jamal Murray was hurt the entire time.
Regular season, Jamal Murray drops like 20 points, and in the postseason, he drops like 30. Now it says, okay, so I got DoorDash. Highly recommend the Wendy's chicken wrap. Paid $10, and it was worth 20. It was worth 20. Get one now. Chicken wrap from Wendy's. I don't eat Wendy's.
Nas, I can confidently tell you after Sunday, I'm not having fast food for like the next year. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not touching nothing. Like, yo, bro, no Uber, no DoorDash, nah. Everything getting cooked from home. I'm not touching nothing.
That's fine, Eric. Good job.
I'm scared. I'm so scared.
So attack the paint all you want on 2023 Anthony Mason, aka Aaron Gordon. So
Aaron Gordon actually a good defender.
He is. Said low key, Aaron, kind of dirty, and I love it. He is pretty good, very good defender. Yeah. It said MPJ be shooting with the same confidence that Ja pulls out guns on Instagram Live.
So Johnny Hope.
That's
AI generated.
Oh, geez, but I want to move past into one other game real quick, particularly the game that happened on Tuesday, and force the game that we have to watch tonight.
So stupid.
On the 25th. It was the Miami Heat. They lost to the Boston Celtics 116-99. I'm not going to really dwell too much on the game itself. I want to talk about more of the game that's going to happen tonight. In that sense, Miami, they have to go on the road tonight at TD Garden and try to close out a game 5. My one question I wanted to say real quick, are the Miami Heat in trouble? I already know what the answer is going to be with that, but to answer my own question while Eric takes a sip of water, the Miami Heat in trouble? Hell no.
You're terrible. Why would you say that while I'm drinking my water? You're terrible.
Are they in trouble, Eric?
No. What the heck? No. Man, hell no, bro. Like, yo.
But there's no Gabe Vincent tonight. Gabe Vincent's out.
Oh God! Yeah, bro. This could go to 7. I'm going Miami Heat with straight confidence.
I agree. At least what I'm thinking right now. Like, just to talk about right now in Game 5. No, they're not in trouble. You know why, Eric? Because weren't they the same team that won 2 games on the road, games 1 and 2 in TD Garden? So with all these people talking about, oh, the Celtics have home court advantage. Screw you and your home court. Shove it. Like, the Miami Heat has shown time and time again that they can win in Boston. And not only that, it's like, even if they don't win, Eric, guess where they're going? Game 6.
Miami.
They're never leaving. Like, they have opportunities. The Miami Heat can rest every single player, every single starter on this team, and they would have a good shot at probably getting a victory. They would keep it a close game. Like, that's how confident I think that their whole bench player plays with, the whole persona of the head coach, the whole persona of the whole team is that, like, everyone's going to do the job. Doesn't matter who, like, we know who the big dog is, but we're all up to that level. We know Boston is better talented than us, but we believe in ourselves and that we could beat them. Hey, you already beat 3 games out of them. Who said you can't win another one? It's that easy.
Bro, listen, bro. Listen, Boston could win games 4, 5. Wait, not 4. 5, 6, and 7, bro. And then they could go to the finals and sweep the Nuggets. I still wouldn't care. That's how fed up I'm with Boston, bro. Like, these boys, like,
it's annoying.
Most inconsistent people in the world. I swear to you.
It's annoying. They were so consistent in the regular season, and also in the playoffs, they play with their food too much, and then they wonder why they're down.
They don't deserve to be in the finals. I'm sorry, bro.
I will say this real quick. Going back into Game 4, though, the Celtics won 116-99, obviously, in Miami. My stat still holds true, Eric. The Celtics are, in fact, 6-0 this postseason when they shoot above 40% from 3. And what did they shoot in this game? They shot 40% from 3. Yeah, baby. Let's go.
Hold on. Wait, I have to check something.
Oh, what happened?
Wait, I need to check this.
What are you doing?
Oh, man.
What?
Big Booty Larry at 5 points.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. The
Dang
stats
it.
still live. Oh, my God.
Stupid. Come on, Kyle.
But the Celtics this whole season, actually, it's a new stat. The Celtics this whole season are 37-2 when they shoot above 40% from 3. So just to put another good percentage in there.
So when they play good basketball, what'd you say?
Yeah. It's really this simple. Like, I'm not going to give you a bunch of the BS like these analysts do. Like, oh, you got to do X, Y, Z. Tatum's got to take a 1-2 pull up and he's got to go into the corner. And then all of a sudden, Robert Williams is going to tickle his balls and he's going to take a 3-pointer. These analysts saying, right? That's the game plan. It's really this simple. And this is how I look at it. If Tatum gets hot, the team does well. Not even that. If they shoot above 40% from 3 and take quality shots, they have a good shot of winning the game. Guys, just watch tonight's game, and sometime in the halftime or third quarter, fourth quarter, look at the 3-point percentage. I don't care if the Celtics are up by 2, 5. Look at the 3-point percentage. If it's around 30%, Miami's got it. It's that simple. If it's above 40, good. Boston's got it.
What happens if that all happens and a Big Booty Larry has 20 points?
What do you mean? Tie game.
Tie game.
Eric, what are the other has to happen? And also, if Big Booty Larry has 10 plus points, Miami automatically gets the victory. So there you go.
Oh, so it's not tie game then. Got him. Got him.
No, wrong one.
Got him. And so Big Booty Larry has the final say.
No, but they can't happen at the same time.
Nah, Big Booty Larry has the final say. You just said it. Nah, caught you.
Just go on the game. What's your game plan for the Celtics?
But the game plan for the Celtics, guard Kyle Lowry. I'm kidding. Game plan for the Celtics. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I don't even want to talk about them for like piss me off every single time I think about them. I don't like. There doesn't need to be a game plan. Just be the better team. Y'all, bro. All right, let me be really quick. Y'all are literally the better basketball team.
Yeah.
You have the better talent. The only thing y'all don't got is the better coach. That's it.
Yeah.
Bro, beat the Miami Heat. Done. Tatum, humbly, you know one of the best players in the world? Do that then. Jaylen Brown, be 1B. Don't be B, C, D, E, F. Be 1A, 1B. Right? Marcus Smart, you the former defensive player of the year. Play like it. Simple as that. Like, come on. This is not even a conversation. Like,
yeah. Just to go into the game 4 particularly, we're looking at Miami got dominated. I think the one key thing I can say what the Celtics did right and what they have to carry into game 5 is really simple. It's not even about basketball terms in general, not in terms of shooting, not in terms of rebounding, not in terms of assist or playmaking. It's more about the hustle. The second half of the Boston Celtics game, in that game, I saw the Boston Celtics win every first ball. And if they weren't winning the first one, they were winning the second one. I saw them force more turnovers on the defensive end. And also, they won the second half differential. I put up a stat last week, or last episode, saying that the Miami Heat have the best second half differential of everyone in the playoffs. The whole postseason, they have the best one with 71. After the second half, the Boston Celtics, I think, won by 20 plus points, something like that, 20 points. It was insane. So overall, those are the three things that I took into it that weren't basketball related, and I think that's how they have to play in order to beat a team like this.
Dude, it's Boston for real. Boston killing me, bro. Boston killing me.
All I'm saying is I'm rooting for Miami. Screw Boston. They're
Let me get some more. I'm running. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm running low on energy right now. I'm not gonna lie. I'm running low on energy. Oh god.
It's right. We're almost done. We're almost done. Right here. Nye says, hot take, Boston comes back to win this. And I say, you're absolutely crazy, bro. No way. 150 is the chances. Was the actual, like, the stat. 0 wins, 150 losses for teams that are down 3-0. You know who says the same thing, Nice? Mike Greenberg. He said, it's going to be the one. Boston's going to be the one. Listen.
I'm going to be the one. Shut up.
It's just so annoying because the amount you have to do is back-to-back games. You did game 4, congratulations. But guess what? You got to do the same thing game 5. You got to do the same thing game 6. And not only that, you got to do the same thing game 7. So it's like them doing it for 3 more straight games. It's very unlikely. And all Miami has to do is win 1. Like, overall, it's just not in the favor. Nye says they got to win a chip and get sloppy toffee for eBay.
That's insane. That's insane.
But seriously, Jimmy putting this to bed tonight. He said BBL Lowry gonna decide he's a basketball player again today. There you go.
Facts.
So, off topic, fantasy football. The champ ready to dominate. When are we doing this? Fantasy football. Football starts September, so probably I don't know, August.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'll have it set up. Honestly, by that time, because we gonna be grinding a little bit more this summer anyway. So by that time, we'll probably have that set up and everything.
Yeah, it's not at least for like another couple months, so it's not anytime soon.
Yeah.
Nye says taking Lamar, trading him to Jalen for no effing reason.
This guy, bro.
Fernando said, how many did Miami win in a row? They won 3 in a row. They won 3 in a row, but it's different. They're not winning 3 in a row. Boston, dude, 4 in a row. Boston has to win.
Guys, look, me and David try to give you the 4-1-1. It's not even. You don't even have to watch unless you want to watch Jimmy Butler lift a conference MVP in Boston. You don't have to watch today's game. It's that simple. If it doesn't happen, it'll happen the next game. Like, it's not worth watching. I'm being so honest.
But we got 1086 in the building. What's going on? I forgot to give a round of applause for Fernando too. Thanks, Fernando. Thanks for popping out. Thank you guys for popping out. Appreciate you. He said, so you're saying that there's a chance. Obviously,
there's always a chance.
There's a chance that a freaking unicorn drops by today by my house. Like, there's always a chance.
These days is a chance for a lot of it.
Ooh, man, we're making our chances at this point. We're like, we look at the impossible. We're like, you know what? We got it. We can do it. And not
no.
Oh my gosh.
There's one thing for the impossible, and then there's one thing for
you're unlogical, delusional. Going back into this, right? reason why. So basically, I want to ask the last question before we move on to NFL. Who wins tonight's game in Boston? Who's going to come out with this? No Gabe Vincent from Miami. What are you thinking?
Miami.
Guys, drop your picks down below if you guys.
I don't care. I don't. Even if I think, honestly, guys, I'm not even lying to you. Like, all right, let me do this. Biased opinion, Miami. Unbiased, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if Boston took this one, and then Miami won at home.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I'm letting you know I'm picking Miami.
Yeah, Game 5 tonight. I have Celtics winning it. Game 6, Miami. Miami wins in 6. That's just how I think it is. Overall, I think Gabe Vincent's a big part of this team, but they've always had the next man up situation. Tyler Hero went down, Victor Oladipo went down. They know what's up with that. So they know what's up. I will say this: key things to look out for in this game tonight. At halftime, look at these stats, and then do the same thing at the fourth quarter. Boston shooting above 40% from 3. That means a Boston win. Kyle Lowry has 10+ points. Heat win. That's simple, guys. That's simple. And also, if the Celtics shoot below 40% from 3, means Celtics loss. But 10-86 in Miami, of course, at least the least Miami will win the series. Yeah, agreed. But I do want to shift gears real quick. Enough of the NFL, enough of the NBA today. I do have a quote from the guy that gives a lot of teams nightmares, specifically the Eagles last year. Eagles fans, Mr. Patrick Mahomes. Shout out to Patrick Mahomes. I got this. Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes said recently, he was talking about a lot of people. There was a reporter saying that like all these quarterbacks getting money, all that stuff. Like now he's the 7th highest paid quarterback. Boo-hoo, right? Oh no, 7th paid highest quarterback, making $45 million a year. But anyway, he's a 7th overall now after all these. I'm not making enough money. A reporter asked him, like, "What's your thoughts on this? Like all the yada yada yada." You know what he said? I think you're gonna like this real quick. He said, quotations, "I've always said I worry about legacy and winning rings more than making money at this moment," he said, end quote. I just want to say this real quick. Facts. I think everyone can agree. I think me and Eric have been saying this. The guy who takes the less money helps build his team, get superstar caliber players, and boom, you get championships. So that's all I'm going to say.
Well, I'm actually upset, David.
Why?
Because he just secured himself 5 more NFL rings. It's just. We're screwed. We're finished. He's literally, farts. I wish he would have said, I want more money. God dang it.
But the thing, I'm glad that even though he's making $45 million, which is insane, but he's not the highest paid anymore, and he signed for 10 years. So, like, I first looked at it, I'm like, dude, you're getting $45 million, and you're saying you're not in for the money. I understand you're in for legacy, but it's still a lot of money. But then I looked into it. I'm like, the dude signed a freaking MLB contract, 10 years. Yeah. Like, no other quarterback has ever signed, at least that I've remembered, signed a 10-year contract. Like, it's usually 4 or 5 years, 3 years, around that area. So the fact that you're signing 10 years means that you're locked in for 10 years for this team. And not only that, your pay is not going to be rising up in the next 10 years. So what does that mean? By 10 years, who knows? Maybe another quarterback's getting freaking $60 million a year.
Mind you as well, the longer, that means his salary is not that high either. That means the salary cap ain't that bad, because if you're getting paid $45 million for 4 years, that's more money in a shorter amount of time. But if you do $45 million for 10 years, you have to divvy it up in 10 years, right? So, like, for example, you go to someone like Lamar Jackson. Lamar can make more money than him, or no, give me someone that's under him. Is it like, do you know anyone off the top of your head by any chance? I don't even remember.
Tua?
All right, Tua, perfect. I honestly don't even know like what he's making. But let's say Tua was making like $40 million for 4 years, right? Tua could make a $40 million deal and go and sign a $42 million deal for another 4 years, right? Where he's making $42 million a year, right?
Yeah.
Or something like, or whatever, however it divvies up. You understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. So you're basically saying that he's in he's signing 2 big deals in like the same span.
Exactly. Within 8 years, he's gonna have probably double what Patrick Mahomes has.
Yeah.
Right. With that he's gonna have within 10. So realistically, like that contract, yes, it's a lot of money, but like when you look at it salary wise, like for the longest amount of time, you're gonna be there for the rest of your career. Like you're just making your bread. You're making your bread, but it's not like that serious. Depending on what these other quarterbacks are doing.
And
Bro.
thank God he said that, because I know me and you we've been stressing it when these quarterbacks get these big deals. It's like, relax. You got to give money to other players on your team so that you can get overall just a great team.
What if
Go ahead.
they know they're not the GOAT?
What?
Hear me out. You see how we say we're worried about legacy, right? And you see how we always used to say this one thing with Tom Brady, or we used to, if you're the best, if you go ahead and get your W's, right, the money will come in the future with endorsements and stuff. Hence, when Tom Brady has this like whatever deal he has with that network, right?
Yeah.
What if these guys know that they're not good enough to get the job? If they know that whoever,
shoulder?
huh?
Like a chip on their shoulder?
No, what I'm saying is like this. Like, let's take Josh Allen for some. I just thought about Josh Allen. Not saying he's making more. I'm not even thinking about his contract situation. Let's say Josh Allen knows him at his best with his guys, and Patrick Mahomes at his best with his guys. They have an equal squad. Josh Allen knows he's not beating Patrick Mahomes. So in that case, homie goes, you know what? Forget the legacy. I'm gonna go and get my bread, and I'm gonna act like I'm competing, and then hopefully I win some. You understand what I'm saying? It's deeper than what it seems.
I understand what you're saying. I think you're reaching really far for this one.
Nah, I found the loophole. They don't believe in themselves. They know that Patrick Mahomes. It's all rigged. There it is.
It's in the script. It's in the script. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
I figured out sports. It's all rigged. They've all told them. They've told them all, listen, you're not going to be Patrick Mahomes, so you might as well just go get your bread. Yeah, make it seem as if you got a chance, but you don't really got a chance.
I don't even think I would want to play, because if you're telling me that every year I'm not going to win, like, what's the point of even playing?
Shut up, you don't want to play. Bro,
oh gosh.
If I said, boom, $45 for $45 million for 3 years, 4 years, yo, you lacing up, bro. Stop it.
Bro, but like at the point, it's like, I don't have no passion for the game anymore. I know, obviously, I'm taking the money. I'm saying that. If you have no money, it's good. But like, the thing is, like, you're all in life, you're always striving for something.
You gotta see it though, because you know what it is? You do have passion for the game.
You have passion for money.
Hey, no. See. You don't see that part. You don't see that part. It's all rigged. It's all rigged.
Welcome to sports. Yeah, baby. Woo! Gotta love some sports. Get these. All I'm gonna say about Patrick Mahomes is that I 100% agree with Patrick Mahomes. Shout out to Patrick Mahomes. And he's on a mission. He's trying to beat Tom Brady's in terms of rings.
He's the next GOAT. Simple as that.
Naya says, Miami, bro, watch Max Strus mess around and drop 30 for no reason. He probably would. Like, that's the type of thing that's going to happen tonight. And he said, Mahomes don't need to worry about money. He's a god in Missouri. They'll just give him stuff for free. He'll be all right.
What I'm saying.
Fredo said, after a certain amount of money, it becomes greed. A person with 50 million lives the same as a person with 200 million. Hey, it's all about your life.
He's not wrong though. How much money do you need,
Eric?
Bro, you need 5 yachts? Like, what you need, bro?
Stuff. It gets to a point where like you have too much, like you said. Like, see, like the thing is, it's all about how you grew up though. If you grew up with nothing, then freaking $200,000 is gonna be a lot, and you're gonna learn how to live off of that. And you might have like, oh my gosh, I still have $100,000 surplus. Like, I only use $100,000. Like, because like you're not used to using that much money. But if you're freaking using $5 million a year, and now you get cut down to $2 million, you're like, oh my gosh, midlife crisis, what's going on? Oh my gosh, we're poor. Oh my gosh, like, you know, that's just like that's how you're used to it. That's what you're used to. And Naya says, Eric, I hear you when you say that they can't be Mahomes. You're wrong though. Joe Burrow said, "Hold my White Claw." Not even
how many rings Joe Burrow got?
Wait, but can we just appreciate that statement? Hold my White Claw, not even a beer. Yeah.
How many rings Joe Burrow got?
He's got 0 at the moment.
How many rings Patrick Mahomes got?
Was it 2?
I forgot. But all right then.
2, 3, 2. It's 2. It's 2. No, because he has 2 MVPs and 2, and 2 of those. I do want to move past that a little bit. What?
Get it?
No.
Oh,
I didn't hear you.
No, I said he's just too good.
I will say this. I want to move into the next one. Win total predictions. So basically, I got this stat line from BetMGM. So shout out to them for gambling. Remember, kids and ladies and gentlemen, gamble responsibly. I love when they put that at the end of the gambling commercials. It's like, what are you doing? Anyway,
look, gamble responsibly, but I really hope that you don't, because it helps my company.
It's like a drug dealer giving you a piece of crack and be like, "Hey, remember, be careful." Gotcha. We got the win totals or projections over and under. We're gonna do a quick little game. We're gonna say over, under, and we're gonna go through this a little quickly. AFC. Next episode is gonna be NFC, but we do have a comment from Knives.
It's gonna be hard without knowing all their schedules, but
yeah,
I'm just going
off the top of the head. Knives says David using big words like surplus. That's college education right there. That's hell right, baby. Come on, that's what I'm talking about. I'm not trying to brag to anybody right now, but like, you're looking at a college student with a 3.6 GPA this semester. I'm just saying. And I'm using big words today. Come on. You know how it is. Oh, gosh.
Yo, bro. It's just, bro.
What?
No, it's just because I hate college so much. Like, I'm a college student too. I'm not like,
college sucks.
Look, that's why I was laughing. You're over here bragging about it, but I'm like, I know dang well you don't like college. Like that's
I was telling someone today. I'm like, remember in like middle school or elementary school when you get your report card and it'd be the letter grade, you'd be like, oh my gosh, what do we get? Oh my gosh, we did good. The principal's list, whatever the hell it was. And all of a sudden it's like I looked at my grade this college, and I'm like, all right, whatever.
No one cares anymore. Exactly.
back to the mines. Like,
because schools are literally our identity. Like as a kid, we're like, that's the only thing you're aiming for is good grades.
Yeah.
And like sports or something, like hobbies.
And that you look at
worry about for real.
It's like I gotta freaking pay. What?
God, you don't worry about life problems.
But Knives says Joe ain't got no rings, but when he got to a Super Bowl, who did he beat, Eric?
Patrick Mahomes. All right, cool. Greg, congratulations. Yo, congratulations. You finished second. I don't know what you want me to say.
But I want to move into these.
Let him beat him, so then he could lose in Super Bowl.
Let him beat him. Eric, you trying to really hard to find this script right now.
You see this right here? This is a loop, and that's the whole. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my gosh! But win total projections over and under, real quick, real simple. I'm gonna give you a team, their win projection. You're gonna tell me over and under. First one up, the AFC East. They got the New York Jets. Their over and under is 9.5 wins. Over or under?
The Jets over.
Yeah, I agree. Over. Bills. Their over and under is 10.5 wins.
Over.
Yeah, I'm going over too. Miami Dolphins over and under 9.5 wins.
9.5.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go over.
Me too.
I'm gonna go over.
Me too. And the last one, the Pats, the Patriots. They're
whatever. Okay.
Freaking 7.5. 7.5
I
wins.
mean,
It's 7.5 wins for the Patriots.
Okay, nah, because they're gonna get. Nah.
I'm gonna agree with you. Under. I'm gonna say for you under.
I'm gonna say under at 7. You know what I mean? Like they're not that bad.
Yeah, but they're mid. So I was gonna say 6 wins or 5 wins. Where is it? Knife says because it's rigged. Because it was rigged. We knew that was Stafford's chip. Detroit Rams had to get that for Stafford.
The Detroit Rams. This guy.
And then Knife says Jets over, Bills over, Dolphins over, Pats over. What?
I mean, they could have 8 wins. That's not shocking to me. Last year we said the same thing, and it was nasty. That's they wasn't nasty, but they was decent. Like, stop. Come on. That's not shocking.
I just think because they're gonna have to verse the Dolphins, Patriots, Dolphins, Bills, and Jets 6 times. So it's guaranteed almost already 6, probably 5 losses.
So if that's 5 losses, so that's 1-5, and then you gotta consider the entire rest of the league. Like they could definitely squeeze out at least 6 more wins.
Nah, screw the Patriots. They've won enough.
You know Bill Belichick. You know that man.
Who?
Yeah.
Who?
Dangerous man.
Next one. In the AFC West, we got the Broncos over and under 8.5 wins.
No, I'm playing. Actually, no, under.
Yeah, I'm going under too.
I'm not. I don't know. I have to wait. As far as I'm basing it off of last season, guys. I don't know what they're gonna do this season, but under.
I'm going under too. Next one, Chiefs 11.5 wins over under.
Jesus. I mean over.
I'm going over too.
Yeah, that's crazy to say, but yeah.
Over. Chargers over and under 9.5 wins.
A 9.5.
Mm-hmm.
The division is so butt. 9.5, yeah, over. They're gonna get at least 10 wins.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over. And
was it 17? I keep forgetting 17 or 18. I always say 17 or 18. Like
17 games.
17 games. All right, I'm bugging. All
18
right,
weeks. Cool. And the Raiders over and under 7.5 wins.
7.5. Oh my god, under. Wait, no, I'm bugging.
Yeah, I'm going under too. I'm going under too.
They're gonna get like 2. Like, let me stop.
He said Broncos push. So I guess that's under. Or they're pushing.
No, that's over probably.
Maybe.
What'd you say? There was 8.5, right?
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if they got like, no, I'm not feeling it. Not 9 wins. 9 wins is crazy.
Nye says Chiefs under 10-7 still win the division coasting. No. The Chiefs go 10-7. That's never happening. At least this year. He said Chargers under, Raiders push 8-1.
Yeah, he's trolling. Yeah, he's trolling. He's trolling.
Oh,
he's trolling, bro.
And then
who's the Raiders quarterback?
Jimmy G.
All right, good talk.
Jimmy G.
Oh my.
Good looking Jimmy. He doesn't lose.
I am not gonna lie. I actually totally forgot about Jimmy G.
Him and Devontae Adams. I just don't think they're gonna be that good because their defense sucks. Next one we got the AFC North. Baltimore Ravens over and under 9.
Over.
I mean, I'm going over too. That's a low stat.
I didn't even hear that. I didn't even hear it.
9.5. That's like low for them. I'm going over.
Over, as long as Lamar don't get hurt.
That's true. Bengals over and under 11.5 wins.
Over.
Yeah.
Wait, 11.5? They got at the same level as the Chiefs.
Yeah, they do. I'm going over still. Because even if they finish 12-5, that's still over. That's what I'm projecting.
Yeah. All right. Over.
Browns over and under 9.5 wins. I'm going under. Screw Butterfingers, Deshaun Watson. I haven't seen nothing last year. I'm not going to see nothing this year, so I'm going under.
If I say over, they're going to have to get double-digit wins.
Yeah. They're not doing that.
I'm going to go under, but I'm going to say it's like 9 or 8. Like, it's not, like, they're not that far off.
And the Steelers over and under 8.5 wins.
That's over. Mike Tomlin. Oh, that's over.
I think that's close. It's gonna be like an 8. Yeah, it could be over. I'd probably go 9 wins.
Browns probably finished last in the division.
Yeah.
Somehow.
And the last one, the AFC South, we got the Jaguars, 10.5 wins.
I mean, we're talking an 11-win Jaguar team. I'm gonna go under. I'll go 10 wins. I'm not really ready for that.
I'm gonna go over because the division sucks. Titans over and under 7.5 wins.
Under.
Yeah, under 2.
I think everyone else is under. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't even know if we have to go
6.5.
6.5
for the Colts.
Under. I'm not jacking it.
I'm gonna go over. I think they can get like 8 wins.
Yo.
And the last one, Texans over and under 5.5 wins.
Under.
Yeah, I'm going under 2. They're gonna have a good season, but they're gonna get like a couple more wins, like 2 or 3. But again, these comments real quick. Porn star Jimmy said Ravens over, Bengals over, first round exit. That was unnecessary. Said Browns under the table, little talk shop. And he said Steelers over. Tomlin don't do losing seasons. That's true. Jags under 10-7. Yeah. Titans over 8-9. I'm still shocked that you gave them 8 wins. And then the Colts over 7-10.
That division is butt. Oh my gosh.
Jacksonville's gonna win that easily. And then he said the Texans over 6-11. There you go. But that's real quick. I want to get into a quick little big deal, not big deal. Then we'll close out the show with Podal real quick. Shout out to everyone that's been listening today. I know today is a little different. We did it do earlier today, 3 p.m. Eastern time. But shout out to everyone that's listening. We appreciate every single one of you guys. Make sure you drop a like right now if you're enjoying this, and tune into next episode because it should be back to normal. Today was like a
people don't even know what normal is.
What?
Some of our viewers don't even know what normal is for real.
What do you mean?
I think there's been some viewers that we've had that haven't been here for us in person together.
Oh yeah, that's true.
It's just crazy to think. Shout college.
I want to go into big deal, not big deal. First one I want to talk about is Mr. Ja Morant. Ja Morant's got checked on by the NBA after making some suspicious Instagram stories. Thoughts on that? Big deal, not big deal.
They treated him like he an inmate, bro. They treat him like he on house arrest. Let's go check.
Yeah,
what was the suspicious? What was the suspicious thing again?
So he basically posted a picture of his dad. He said, "Love you, dad," and he posted a picture of his mom. "Love you, mom." Posted a picture of his daughter on the story. "Love you, girl," and then that's basically something like that.
They no, never mind. Let me take that back. Then no, they treat him. They try to make sure that he's okay for real because media is strong. Like, in other words, I hate the way it looks. I'm gonna keep it buggy, y'all. The way it looks like he was getting ready to do something that we don't really want to see him do. So we don't want to see anyone do. Forget that. But
I'm gonna go big deal because of the situation, like you said. Like, it's not, you don't ever want to see someone do that to themselves if it potentially was. But like, just the whole situation just turns me the wrong way. Like, not this situation in particular, but him just being immature. It's just like, it just gets me so pissed off. Like, in the beginning, like, you did it once, okay, that's fine. Do it twice. No, you do it once, they're like, all right, he's young, you know what I mean? Like, even though he's 24, 23 years old, and there's people that are younger than him that are more mature, and he does it again, it's like, oh, he's right. Hopefully he learns this time. It's like, stop doing that. But in this situation, I will say it's a big deal. But
most definitely.
I don't know. Next one, NHL playoffs. For anyone who didn't know, the Florida Panthers, in fact, swept the Carolina Hurricanes. They went from 3-1 down against the Boston Bruins to winning 2 straight series against the last 2 teams and going into the Stanley Cup Finals.
Life doesn't make sense.
Big deal, not a big deal.
Big deal. Shout out to the Florida Panthers. Life just doesn't make sense anymore. But sure. Let it happen at this point. Let the Cinderella story continue.
That's what I'm saying. I'm riding the Cinderella story. There's no one that loves underdogs more than me right now, bro. I love freaking underdogs. Florida, let's win it all. I'm not even from Florida. And also tonight's game, we got the Golden Knights going up against the Dallas Stars, looking for another potential sweep. Golden Knights are up 3-0, and see if they close it out tonight. You think they're going to close it out and win it?
I think so. I think we'll get right into a nice little series between the Golden Knights and the Florida Panthers.
Yeah, and we'll discuss that when the series actually happens. But overall, I have Florida Panthers winning it, and I don't care who it works out. But Nye says, huge deal. Panthers are live, 100%. Panthers are legit. They are.
I just don't. I can't comprehend this.
It doesn't make any sense. He said Vegas better close this. I think they will. They're not going to pull a potential, what is it, this Boston Celtics, or, they're going to pull a potential Miami Heat where they're going to lose all their games like people have been saying.
Oh, my goodness.
I think it's going to happen. But I got Golden Knights and Panthers in the Stanley Cup Finals. It's going to be an interesting one. And last one, big deal, not big deal. Reports say that LeBron James played the last couple of months of basketball with a torn tendon in his right foot. Big deal, not big deal.
I mean, I feel like this is like the 8th time I've heard like LeBron say something like, "Oh, I've actually been injured this entire time, and we just never knew." Like, what? Why is this? Why is Khabib happen every single time he loses?
Always after a loss too.
every single time, but after a win, we never hear about it. But after a loss, it's like, "Oh, he was hurt." This ninja is always hurt, bro. Like, stop. Oh my gosh, then sit out then. Like, I don't care.
I will say this though. LeBron's always like, they call him the cap because he's always capping about some stuff. I will say, like, he was out for an injury in his foot. It could have never been 100%. Even when he was out, I'm like, there's no way he's coming back this early. If it's a torn tendon,
you went around like he was dropping 40, bro. I'm not jacking it.
I will say, like, I will give him his props if he was injured. But the thing is, like, why'd you gotta tell everybody? Like, why don't you tell people when it happened? Like say like He said he never
I'm
lived.
saying, like, bro, shut up. Talking
Uh,
about. Oh, I'm actually injured. Like,
of course he did. LeBron loves his excuses.
it's not even like I don't care. I'm not gonna lie, because props are not like, bro, you dropped 40. Like, you're good.
Yeah,
I'm like, don't worry
what?
about it.
You know what I would do? If I get injured, right? I'm gonna be like, hey, media, guess what? I have a freaking torn tendon right now, and I'm still playing. So
That makes it better.
yeah, say what happens instead of saying it afterwards. Now we don't know to believe you or not.
Bron, we get it. You're 57. Like,
You played
bro,
great. You played great. You're not the problem, buddy. You're not. Jeez.
why
But
would y'all release that information? Like,
I don't know.
I kept that in the vault. Y'all know how to keep it in the vault when he wins a chip. Like,
Oh my gosh. But I'm gonna say not a big deal. But let's move on into
it's
a
not a
lovely
big deal.
game of Podal. Last time we got it in 7. Everyone in the
Yes.
chat helped us out. Thank God. Helped me out. Everyone in the chat helped me out. Thank God. And we're going for, what was it, 11-11? Ooh, make a wish.
I wish
You
that
can't
the
say it.
Brooklyn
You
Nets win
can't-
the NBA championship
Well,
next
then
year.
it's never gonna happen. That's what they say. If you wish and you say it out loud, it's never gonna happen.
Oh, whoa.
What?
That's kind of crazy. I never heard that.
No?
Whoa. Wait, say that again? Hold
So
on.
if you make a wish and you say it out loud, and they say it never happens, doesn't come
Why?
true. I don't know.
Oh, I thought you were like on some like play on words.
No.
Like, listen to yourself. You're wishing for
being-
it to happen. You're not demanding for it to happen. I thought it was like some play
Oh,
on
you want
words.
an inspirational quote? Be
Wait,
like,
but that's not crazy. Is that crazy to say though? Am I saying that right? A wish is never gonna happen because like if you're here wishing for it, now you gotta go make it happen.
no, it's 100% true. Like I can be like this. Oh, I wish I get a Lamborghini tomorrow. It's not gonna happen unless I go out to the Lamborghini
You gotta
stop
go do it.
myself and go get it. Like I don't know where the money's coming from, but we'll find a way.
Crazy. Hold
Take a
on.
nice little loan out. Nah, I says, can you start off Podal with the sexy Jalen Brunson? I'll go with Jalen Brunson. I love Jalen Brunson. Oh, we got some clues. Oh, Eric's camera went out, but it's all right. We're still gonna go.
Oh snap! Oh snap!
Yeah. So East Atlantic guard. He's holler. He's probably he's a shooting guard.
Give me Mikal Bridges. Mikael.
Good job, Eric. Good job. Good show, guys. Oh, wow.
You guys suck balls through this show. That's insane.
All right. Okay, let's think about these teams now.
6'7", 6'8". He's a forward.
Okay.
Or a forward/guard. One of the two.
And his number is 0 or 00.
Oh my God! Is it Jason Tatum?
Yeah.
No way.
Yep.
Oh my God, that's insane.
There we go.
This hopefully we were the best players in the world.
There you go, guys. We did it again. There's no stopping, bro. 11 for 11. Looks like we're going back for the what was it? The 36. That was at one point.
Yeah, we was at 30 something.
It was something, but
Nas had it down packed. Wow.
Yeah. All I want to say, guys, is thank you to everyone who tuned into episode 189 of D&E TakeOver. It is a different time, 3 p.m. Eastern time. We appreciate everyone who tuned in. Even if you're just listening, you're not commenting. Make sure, if you haven't done already, make sure you like this stream right now, like this episode. Just share the show with everyone that you know. Subscribe if you're new, also to help us grow our brand. And also, before we head out, make sure you follow us on Instagram and TikTok, official_DE_takeover. Make sure you follow us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. D&E TakeOver is our name. Follow us there. Also, follow Eric's Instagram is at Eric_Hines16, and follow my Instagram is at David_Rod_02, our personal accounts. And follow the sponsor of this episode at Elegantly Crafty, all in one word, at Elegantly Crafty on Instagram. Give them a little follow. Make delicious sweets and treats. And also make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share the show to everyone that you know. Please do that. It helps grow our brand and helps us keep on growing to continue pushing content and putting content out about talking about sports in general and just spreading positivity and having a good time. But I will say this real quick. Before we get out, I want to give a quick little happy birthday to my sister if she's listening right now.
Happy birthday to you.
She turns 25 today. It's her golden birthday. I don't know what the hell this BS is. Golden birthdays, same day.
What's that?
They say it's your freaking the same day that you're born and the age that you are.
Oh, I passed mine. No one
Yeah.
told me.
I know. I didn't know.
What the fluff? No one told me about that.
I got nothing to look forward to anymore. That's what I said.
Oh, piss off, man. No. Oh,
Spam it out. He's spazzing out. But
no. Oh my God, the words on my tongue.
I don't know who makes up this stuff, but guys, overall, I just want to say happy birthday to my sister. Shout out to her. And also, yeah, guys, thank you for episode 189. Appreciate every single one of you guys.
Love y'all.
Thank you,
Thank you. Stay blessed. David, also tell your sister happy birthday.
Will do.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro.
Yeah. It's been your boy David.
And it's been your boy Eric. I was waiting for you to
I know you were.
I just put my finger. Yo, redo that. Nah, run that back. I was like waiting for you to do it. I was like,
hey guys, to end off our show, we can check off 189 in the books. Make sure you tune in next week because we'll be back to normal, hopefully. And without further ado, it's been your boy David.
and it's been your boy Eric.
And we were out, guys. Thank you for episode 189. See you next week. Peace.
Peace.